Hello there. What is going on, everyone? Today we are talking about this brand new ship pack that was just announced and is available to pre-order right now for Star Trek Into the Unknown. It's the dual Klingon Birds of Prey pack with a regular Klingon Bird of Prey and a cloaked Klingon Bird of Prey in the same pack. Very cool and surprise drop. This is a fun one. We're going to talk about this in today's video because I've got a lot to talk about. I've had hands-on with these ships already, and so I can definitely tell you about them. And we're going to look at the pre-order page, and we're going to talk about what you're going to be getting in this box. There's a whole lot to unpack here. Very cool to see ship packs available for this for Star Trek Into the Unknown, and also ship packs that are just good for collectors too. So even if you're not interested in Star Trek Into the Unknown, these are high-quality miniatures with movable wings, I will add. Also, if you guys are new here to the channel, we talk a lot about sci-fi and tabletop games. Love to have you stick around. We're doing a $25 Amazon gift card giveaway, which you can potentially get enough. That's actually almost the price. This is only $29.99, so that's almost enough for a ship pack of your choice. All you have to do to enter to win that is to be a subscriber and leave a comment on this or one of my other videos. Let me know what ship packs you want to see next or what you think of this one down in the comments section below. Let's go over and jump into the WizKids site, and we're going to take a look at some more images of this pack. So you are going to get in this pack, you're going to be getting for $29.99, you're getting 2 ships pre-assembled, pre-painted. This is a pretty good deal. This is a steal, right? It's fantastic, fantastic price. If you pre-order, you're going to be able to get a Worf crew card with your pre-order. I'm assuming that's going to be a foil Worf, and I'm assuming it's going to be the Worf that we get in the core set. So I don't think it's going to be like an all-new version. I don't think it's going to be like a command version of Worf, but it's possible, right? Like, it doesn't say that, like, you know, too specifically. Yeah. So this is now this is, you're getting 2 models and you're getting 2 stands, but you're only getting 1 ship board. So you're getting a Bird of Prey miniature with a Cloaked Effect, which is going to be this one here. That's more forward in the back, and you're going to get a standard Bird of Prey, a Bird of Prey miniature with pre-painted details. I'll point out that the Cloaked Effect is not a paint job. That's more of the type of plastic, almost like how certain dice are sort of marbled and glittery. That's kind of the effect. I was able to play with both of these at Adepticon, and and I'll put a link to that video at the end of this so you can check it out. Yeah, it's kind of got a glittery sort of acrylic material that they've kind of built it out of. So there's not actually going to be paint on the outside of the ship. It's more of a throughout. It's not entirely translucent either. It's more of just a fancy marbled kind of glittery effect all throughout. That was the prototype that I had my hands on. Of course, the final version might be a little different than that, but based on these pictures, it does look very much like the version that I was able to see at Adepticon. So you're going to be getting both miniatures. You're going to get 2 sets of bases and pegs, so you're going to be able to display both of these. Again, great for collectors. You're going to get 1 ship display dial card and damage cards. So presumably, you know, your typical damage deck for a Bird of Prey. So the fact that you're getting a single ship display dial card means that there's enough for you to run 1 Bird of Prey, even though there's 2 in the box. Now this is a perfect companion piece if you are picking up Rising Tensions, which is right down here for $99.99. You can see over there, right? Which comes with a single Bird of Prey and then the Vortchat. So this is a Burrell class Bird of Prey, by the way, not the Cavort. It's not the large one. This is the small one. And again, you know, you're only getting 2 ships. Now recently we did an interview with Michael and Max from Star Trek Into the Unknown, the designers, developers, and you know, it was confirmed that you're only getting 2 ships in this box, so this will give you a way to run 3 incident missions that are using Rising Tensions, that are using Klingons and stuff, can be run with 2, but you can also, there's going to be rules that will allow you to scale up and kind of run them with 3 or potentially even more than that. So again, if you want to have 3 ships, this is one way to do that. Another way might be to get 2 copies of Rising Tensions. There'll be rules for that as well, or do both, or get 2 of these and 2 Rising Tensions and have a massive Klingon fleet right away. And apparently they'll be scaling up rules to allow you to do lots of this. One of the things that this does not come with is a line officer, though, because, again, you're supposed to have a line officer per ship, so it becomes a little bit harder to add this to your games if you don't have a spare line officer to be able to do that. Presumably, maybe you could run the Wharf card as that, and just proxy him as a line officer. So I guess there's like that kind of is a way to look at it. But yeah, so you're not going to get a line officer here. But let's look at some of the pictures, because this is not. I'll point out that this is a Star Trek ship pack. This is not a Star Trek Into the Unknown ship pack. It's labeled as a Star Trek ship pack. This is the second Star Trek ship pack we've seen. We've seen the Enterprise already, and now we've seen the Cloaked Bird of Prey. It was initially, talked about that these were kind of targeting collectors who might not want to get the core game. So this doesn't mean that this is the only ship pack we're going to see for Klingons. In theory, there could be a Vorcha pack that might come out at some point. There could be a Negvar pack. There could be a Kavort pack. There could be a Katinga, battle cruiser. Like they could do a lot more like that. They may not all come in big boxes like we've seen with Rising Tensions or the core set or some of the other like expedition packs that they're doing. If we look at here, we're going to see, you can kind of see like some of that type of kind of, semi-translucent plastic with the glitter over on the cloaked version, and then we have our standard version here. I will point out that the wings on both of these do move, at least based on what I was able to touch and play with at Adepticon. Again, it's the same sculpt. They were able to make it to where, the bottom part of the wing kind of folds up into the base. It kind of goes in right here. And you can kind of see some of that mechanism right here where my mouse is kind of circling. Right in there, it kind of goes in. It's a brilliant design that allows you to, if you're running multiple birds of prey, you can have one wings up, one wings down, maybe another one, wings kind of in the middle. Maybe have one where a single wing is up and the other wing is down, and you can have them do all kinds of crazy stuff. You can have them land and have the wings kind of go up. You can do all. I don't think they go up like they kind of go up to where they're like just about kind of flat. I don't think they kind of went up too far where they were like almost like V-shaped. But you do have a lot of options on different places because it's not clicks; it's just a slide. You just put it as far up or far down as you can, or stop wherever you like. So that's pretty cool. We got a close-up of our Burrell class bird of prey. Again, and these are painted really well. These are good quality plastic. These are beautiful ships. I mean, they're it's not exactly the same material as we've seen with Star Wars Armada. It's a slightly softer plastic, but still really good quality. Excellent paint work. Great line detailing on these. They're just beautiful. Here's a good close up of your cloaked version. So here you can kind of see a little bit of like kind of glitter, kind of a sparkly effect, kind of going throughout. So there is that. Now we still don't have the rules on how cloaking is going to work. It may be that the second ship base does allow for a easier translation of the cloaking rules, or it may just be purely aesthetic. When it's cloaked, you're just going to put this one down in place of it. I'm guessing it's going to be something kind of like that. Now, this is available for $29.99. They're currently in stock. You can pre-order now. I'll put a link in the video description below where you can check this out. When you pre-order, you're going to get a Wharf crew card that will get thrown into your order. Now, an interesting thing is, like, you can say, oh, I'm going to pre-order one, and then you're going to have the plus, and then if you go to your cart, you can add an extra one, and then they have like the Wharf crew card, the bonuses, that's also going to be set to 1. You can like plus up the arrow for the Wharf crew cards, but there's a disclaimer. Don't be tempted to do that because it's not going to get you anywhere. They say, like, look, if you only order one of these, you're only getting one Wharf crew card. So, add as many, promos as you want. You're not going to get them. So it actually, because I tried, and the cart reset. Is like, no, dude. I was like, as I wanted to see, and it's my job to report on these things if the loopholes are there. So, but yes, so this is what we're going to be getting. It does say this pack includes 2 incredible, highly detailed miniature of the Klingon bird of prey, complete with adjustable wing positions. One features the standard pre-painted details, and one features the special cloaked effect. So if you wanted the cloaked version, this is the only way to get that. That will not be coming in the Rising Tensions pack. It's going to be coming here. Now, I do think that our standard one is going to be identical to the one that will come in the Rising Tensions box. But again, these are Klingon ships, and the Bird of Prey is one of the most iconic ships in all of Star Trek. So this is clearly a ship that you're going to want multiples of. It is a small-based ship, and I think you're going to probably need quite a few of them. I wouldn't be surprised if I end up kind of replicating the Klingon attack on Deep Space Nine at some point. And maybe we'll get a big Adepticon event going where Star Trek Into the Unknown is featured. That would be a fun one, right? I don't know. It'd be a fun thing to do. So very cool stuff. Let me know what you guys think down in the video description below. It's up for pre-order right now, folks, and it has the is there a date on here? Because I thought it said November is when it was saying that it was getting ready to expected to ship. I think it was planned and certainly hoping for November, but we'll see. You know, those dates are always, they're always up to subject to change. It's always like really hard to tell when exactly these things are going to ship. But it'll be a really merry Christmas and happy holiday season to have some all new Star Trek Into the Unknown in the house and on the tabletop. And it'll be super groovy, and I am very much looking forward to it. All right, that is going to do it for today's video. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Big thanks to my patrons. You guys are out of this world and help make this whole channel possible. Really, you guys are awesome. If you're interested in supporting the channel, there's links to Patreon down in the video description below. You can get your name in the credits, and there's different tiers and early access to battle reports, and we do giveaways and all kinds of cool stuff like that. So that is going to wrap that up. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. May the force be with you. Live long and prosper. Be excellent to each other. Party on, dudes. So say we all, and always wash your socks.